Oh, do we not even have conveyors yet?
No, that's the next step.
We're in the Stone Age.
I know, right? We're gonna have to manually move resources from the smelter to the constructors.
I think I actually just skipped that stage. I'm like, what? I don't have conveyor belts yet. Nope, I'm just doing it all by hand. And more or less just went through all the way up to T1 by hand because I didn't want to set my base up without the conveyors.
I just figured I'd tear them all down and rebuild them when I wanted.
Yeah, no, that's fair. The first rule of Spaghetti Factory is you never tear anything down. You just build on top of it.
Build around it.
Or around it, yeah.
Oh, yeah, actually, as you say, build on top of it in this. Oh, that's going to be so good. Our base is going to melt so many brains. I'm unreasonably excited at the amount of brain meltage that's going to happen for my viewers watching this base go together. I'm going to make... you alright if I make a bunch of concrete?
Yeah, go for it. Did you just go retrieve all of the limestone?
Yeah, I've got all 270 whatever it is of it. I'll just convert all of this into concrete for now so that we've got plenty to play with.
Let's see. Do we... No, we don't have that tier yet.
Okay, got loads of concrete. I'll drop a half stack of the concrete I've got in there. And I'm going to start dropping a couple of power poles just around the place. I really like the constructing in this game, to be fair.
It feels really good. Let's see, do we have... Iron. Probably have a whole bunch of iron. Yeah, there it is. I'm just gonna start hand researching everything.
Sure.
I do kind of appreciate that we don't have to convert raw resources into science in this game. It's just like, nope, next research, next tier requires wires. Then again, I guess it would be nice if you could automate research. Kind of like,
Yeah, to a bit of a degree, like in Factorio.
Yeah.
I am totally unashamedly drawing parallels between this and Factorio. I know some people are like, yeah, it's nothing like Factorio. I'm like, you what?
Anybody that says that this isn't like Factorio has never played Factorio or this game or knows anything about them. Because they are...
I mean...
they're so
I get it when
similar.
people are like, why are you comparing this to Minecraft? All it has is block building. It's got nothing else is like Minecraft. It's just in a world that's made of cubes. That does not a Minecraft make. But this is basically 3D Factorio with very pretty graphics.
I think
and lots of UI.
I think the developers of Factorio even like recognized that and were like, this is cool, we like this. Like, we're glad that this is being made. It's like I like it when developers are like that.
Yeah, it's not a contest. You know, everyone who makes a game like this is adding to the kind of the ecosystem of the game.
It depends, though. Did you play any of the Wild Age or no?
No, I don't think I played Wild Age.
It's indie game came out, I guess, like 2 days ago. It looks like Kingdom, but in 3D, and it plays like Kingdom, but in 3D. The problem is that's all it does. Like at least Satisfactory adds some like dimension to the game, but the Wild Age, like, it has the banker with almost the same math. You can only fight with archers. You build towers for your archers. There's a wall. For some reason, despite the fact that it's in 3D, all of your enemies only come in 2 axes. You know, effectively left and right.
Okay, so yeah.
And so like
in those cases, yeah.
Playing the game, I'm like, on one hand, I kind of like it just because it's nice to play Kingdom in a different style. At the same time, this is so unabashedly Kingdom that they didn't bother to add anything new.
Yeah. Don't worry, Chad. We are absolutely going to be building foundations. We will be getting there. Can we even build foundations?
No, we can't.
We can't do them yet.
That's the next bit of research for us. I'm just hand fabbing pretty much everything we need. I think.
That's it. I'm just pulling up the plates as they're being made in the constructor.
That's good.
It is faster to do it by hand.
Yeah. I think it will always be faster to do, like, the basic resources by hand. It's just so much more of a pain that, like, why?
Yeah. There we go. Let's get these in there.
Okay, I think we only need 2 reinforced iron plates. Right? Yes.
Yeah, only 2.
What's the other thing that we need? Wire. Or cable. And we're good.
Awesome.
There we go. Okay, so you said you were bringing up a bunch of concrete. Do we still have, or...
Congratulations.
oh, wait, no, you're working on the iron. Okay, I'm gonna go get some more.
Which can be found in the build menu and craft bench, respectively. 8th objective: hub upgrade, additional power. Advice.
Have you read all of the details on the screens inside the hub?
Yes. I actually recognized one of the YouTubers in the chat list. There's like a list of people's names.
Right. Okay. I was wondering.
I didn't recognize most of them, but Tiny Pirate was on there, and I know who he is. I was like, oh, that's a neat detail.
Yeah, that is actually really cool. I wonder if it's people who like maybe alpha testers or people.
Probably, yeah. It probably just rolls through people that were alpha testing, or
yeah.
I mean, it could just be a list of all players in like your general vicinity or something. Because it could probably kind of pull from that. I don't know.
I'm trying to get the why a moose? Why a moose? There must be a reason. On one of the screens, there's a moose, and it's like,
Wait.
I reckon there's a story to that.
I gotta... Does it change? Where's the moose? Where's this moose? Oh, I never looked up. God damn it. I never look up. I never look up.
You're one of the people who they don't put textures on the roof.
Yeah, they don't put textures on the roof because of me. Straight up, like in any game I will be playing, everybody's like, Wander, look up. There's so many things up there. And I'm like, oh, shoot. Yeah, there are. Every time.
Right, well, we can now make conveyors, so I'm going to set up a bunch of conveyors. At least I'm going to start conveyoring the iron from the smelter into the constructor. So we've got iron plate production down pat. Oh, the conveyors are so good. So good. I love it when it's building the conveyors, the way it just kind of burns along the route that you've laid. This game is very satisfying. Oh my
It is. Well, I mean, it's in the name.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's yes. Mm-hmm.
I was, so, you know, I more or less did a full session yesterday, and so by the end of it, I'm like, this is satisfactory, and then I stopped. And everybody's like, you were waiting this whole time for that, weren't you? Yeah.
Right, there we go. Right, iron plates are being made automatically right now. Well, actually, that's not entirely true. We still have to deliver the...
What? Oh. Are we dueling foundations at this point?
It looked like we were for a moment. Go ahead.
I think...
Let's plonk these down.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice part about the foundations, by the way, is they actually... all your stuff snaps to the grid while on it.
Yeah.
So...
so that is actually a big reason to build foundations.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the reasons I was like, hey, let's build out here. So we have, like, a nice view, and also imminent demise if you forget where you're standing, and also snapping.
Yeah, looking down, I suspect imminent death. Right, I'm going to carry on building some things.
I wonder if you can change your respawn point, or if you always respawn down in that field. I hope you respawn at the hub once it's built. I've never tested. I only died once when my sugar cube ran me over. and sent me into the infinite white void below the world.
As it does.
Turns out if you leave autopilot on the truck in this game, and you, like, hop out of it while it's still driving, it will just keep driving forever and kill you.
I mean... Fair enough.
I figured autopilot meant, like...
You.
I figured autopilot was like, you know, it would go someplace specific, or, you know, you tell it where to go, or maybe it would, like, go back home, and in this case it's like, nope. It just goes until it, well, probably runs off the world. We should, before we stop today, we should see if we can find the edge of the map or something. Maybe.
Oh yeah, good idea. I'm all for doing a bit of exploration. There we are. We may... Oh, we need splitters so bad.
Yeah, you have to wait so long for them, though.
I know. I saw them in the first stage. It was like one of the last things that I was. Actually, no. Once I unlocked the last tier and just building up the hub, I could then see under logistics where I could get splitter. And I was like, oh, that would have been so useful. Because right now all of the iron plates are going straight into the constructor. That being said, we do need a lot of iron plates, so I guess it's...
Yeah.
Sorry, iron ingots. What am I talking about?
You generally don't actually... Well, no, I guess you do need the iron pipes, now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
they do seem to go up at a reasonable pace. Thank you, by the way, chat, for using the multi-command. Good old chat. How's everything going on your end with the foundations?
I've got a bridge to nowhere.
Sounds good.
I'm more or less just going, grabbing. I'm going, grabbing all of the available limestone, coming back, turning it into 100 concrete, and then slapping it down, then coming back for. I'm probably just going to be rinse repeating that for a while, and letting you kind of actually play the game. I've done this.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you, mate. I really appreciate that. But you don't need to cut out all the fun stuff, though. Seriously.
Oh, no.
I would feel very bad.
This is the fun stuff for me. Because yesterday I was like, I wish I had foundations early, but I ignored them because I was lazy. And now it's too late.
Dunk.
Congratulations. You have unlocked hub feature, additional biomass generator, new buildings, which can be found in the build menu. 9th objective, hub upgrade, molecular analysis. Note, to ensure full mastery of skills and equipment, I have been asked
Okay, so we've got the miner now. I should make a point of building one of those as a priority, I feel. So I can fully automate iron manufacture. I'll also pop down a... actually, let me just check. I'll try and pop down a storage between the iron and the constructor. That way, we'll start getting a bit of a backlog. Basically, the same way I play Factorio, I have a little buffer chest midway through the belts.
I tried that when I was playing yesterday, and shockingly, you pretty much never use that. I think it's probably worth it for the iron, and only the iron, maybe the concrete. No, not even for the limestone, because actually with the limestone, the smelter and the factory work faster than the miner. I think it's like a 2 constructors to 3 mines for limestone, which is interesting math, and it's kind of useless because you only ever get limestone from like 1 mining spot because they're rarely clustered like iron is. But iron might be the only one worth it just because we also have to make the iron bars. But once we've automated both of those, actually, hoarding just raw iron is almost meaningless. Because I think those are the only 2 resources that you actually need to make.
Getting into our base is becoming increasingly more complicated.
Well, once I get the concrete down, we can move. You can actually straight up move the whole hub.
Yeah, no,
at any point.
That will be good, actually. Though it's funny at the moment. I can imagine it would get bit frustrating later on. But basically, or at least I'm having to go up and over and then down and around. Because I can't quite squeeze through. Oh no, actually, I've just found an easier path. Never mind, it's fine. Just need to explore it a little bit. The trees aren't quite as collidable as I first thought.
Okay, oh, what do I need?
We need lots, well, to get level 5, we need 30 concrete, 500 wire, 150 iron rod, and 150 iron plate. That shouldn't be too hard for us to get.
I'm just gonna quickly bang together a bunch of iron plates. I'm not gonna make automation for concrete yet, but I'm gonna just make a full miner over on the limestone with a storage thing. Oh. So we can stack up a little bit more.
It just occurred to me, I'm gonna make a second craft bench. So that the both of us can build things.
I actually forgot you could make those.
Yeah. It only just occurred to me, it's like, hang on a second. I'm waiting around so I can use a craft bench. Why don't I just go and make one?
Oh, shoot. I'm going to have to power this, aren't I? Oh, no.
What are you building?
Storage for all the limestone. Let's see. Because what I'd like to do is have a one miner, like one full miner, putting into a larger storage thing, and then a couple of the small auto miners next to it. So if we need to get loads of limestone, we can.
I've just seen the crafting plate heat up for the first time. That is actually really cool.
It is great, really cool, especially if you're ever like making. You'll definitely notice it with wire.
Oh,
because if you ever have to process, yeah, because I think for later tech to research, it's like 500, 1,000, even 1,500 wire for some of the later ones, and it's like I didn't automate all of that. I made some of it by hand, and I probably shouldn't have, because it was a lot.
Do we have any spare concrete?
Yes. I will. There. I guess I'm making it by hand right now, but I'll just toss it in a chest.
Oh, awesome.
Actually,
jeez.
I will toss. I've got 60 in the chest. Actually, we've got 100 in the chest right now.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go and grab some of that then. Thanking you kindly. Right, I'm gonna go and set up one of these. Right, miner, let's get you going. Now, I'm hoping that we can run a conveyor belt under the hub.
You should be able to. I think you can even do like hanging. You can even do hanging conveyors, though. I've never messed around with it. There's actually a lot you can do with the conveyor belts. You can even build conveyor belts on top of conveyor belts, and there's no collision problems, from what I've experienced.
Oh no, that's nice.
Okay. And my other thing. There we go. Cool. Let's see. So I've got a bunch of that. What was I working on? Oh, right. I need power.
Oh, my lord. Building these conveyors is so cathartic. Oh, a bit of a... Oh, no, it isn't weird, but it's fine. Right. So, iron ore is being pumped straight into the smelter now. It's going to make me... What do I need for storage? Oh, I've already got everything I need for storage. Okay. And we need to move the constructor.
Let's see. Power lines, by the way, do have collision, so that is something to keep in mind for daisy chaining this entire horror base together.
Fair enough.
Though, interestingly enough, you can build structures. You can build structures through power lines. You just can't build conveyor belts through power lines. But you can build conveyor belts through conveyor belts. They're probably going to patch a lot of these things at a later date, and it's going to make me sad because, like, there's some monster building that you can do.
Okay. There we go. We've got the first storage setup, which is just grabbing the iron plates out of the smelter that is being fed by the mine. So right now, sorry, the iron ingots. I'll put down a constructor, and then we'll have, for the time being at least, a fully automated production, though not very fast, of iron plates. So we can just go and... In fact, should I put a constructor for the iron plates at the end?
Yeah, you should.
Sorry, storage, rather.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it only stacks up... output only stacks up to 100, whereas you can get, like, a couple thousand.
Oh, okay.
I think. Hey, by the way, I made it easier to get up into the hub.
Woohoo!
You can move it whenever you want. It's not a ladder, but it works about as well.
That's fantastic. Oh, it's like those escalators in airports. That is amazing. Truly.
Let's see. So, I think I'm going to go back to mainly working on the concrete production. I've got a whole bunch. Oh, don't jump into the ravine.
Okay, we've now got iron plate production, all automated and rolling nicely. Perfect. Kind of a wending way, but it's fine.
Let's see. If you want to start moving some of the production out to the sky bridge.
Sure, I can do that in just a moment. I'll let that start producing a few things, but I'm not going to build any more production for now then, and we'll start moving things all over to the sky bridge instead.
Yeah, because what we're probably going to want to do is move raw resources out here. Like, have all the mines back there, but actually process them in almost factories. Because you need a factory for iron plates, you need a factory for iron rods, you need a factory for wire, and you need a factory for concrete. And that's actually, like, pretty much the only thing you need to automate. Oh, and power. And so if you want to have, like, 4 kind of separate vertical towers to manage these things, it's probably the most efficient.
Are you hooking up a mine on the concrete?
Yeah, I already got one there. And it's
nice.
Pumping straight into a storage. I guess actually what I should do is have it start make a constructor. Yeah. But as soon as I made this conveyor up into the hub, I've actually lost the ability to climb into the hub any other direction. Like, I try and I just, like, bounce off and look stupid. Let's see. What do I need for a constructor?
Yeah, we're going to need more power soon. Unfortunately, it looks like we are actually getting to the point now where we've just got enough capacity to run the buildings that we've got.
You actually haven't connected the second biomass burner to a power pole.
Oh, have I not? Ah, of course. Aha! Right, okay.
That'll make life easier.
Yeah. We should be able to just hook that up straight in. There we go. That's a bit better. Thank you very much for spawning that. There we are. Perfect.
I made the same mistake last time. I'm like, they're together. Like, they're part of the same building. They'll be connected. Nope. That's not how it works.
Mind you, it is entirely my fault. There's big, massive, like, red flashing, like, yeah, I'm not connected. I'm not doing anything. It's like, yeah, no, it's definitely connected. Don't know why it's not working. Ah, man.
I don't even look for those. I'm just like, what's wrong? Why isn't this working later? And everybody's like, Wander, you missed the big red flashing lights. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Oh my lord, we've got so much biomass.
Yeah, I have defoliaged much of the surrounding area. I can't wait till we get chainsaws. Then we're just gonna have nothing. Ooh, what the? Caterium ore.
Ooh, okay.
I've never heard of that ore. I'm gonna mine it, and then it's gonna sit around doing nothing for us for probably the next week or two.
Yeah, in before, it's part of, like, the tiers that we're not going to be allowed to cover.
It absolutely is. I think the only resources we actually get, have, like, a use for, are straight up just the basic resource chains, nothing more.
Yeah. I'm basically making the wires by hand.
Yeah, for now. Actually, I can start piping a lot of that, I can start piping a lot of that stuff in.
Getting close to the iron plate quota, and not that far off on the copper one either. Sorry, copper? Where is my brain? The iron pipes.
Okay. We've got, let's see. We've got concrete being automatically produced over here now.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. I guess I'll probably just be the one using most of that, and you'll just kind of reap the rewards. But if you wanna get some extra space, it should stack up. Actually, what I'm probably gonna do is go find another limestone hub and actually just try and pipe it in, because you need
very long conveyor.
We're gonna need a lot. Well, actually, I guess if I've got a couple of those auto mines going, then it won't matter so much.
I wonder how far you can bring that stuff, though. That's actually an interesting question. How far away can you pipe things?
With the conveyor? As far as you want.
Yeah, like, in certain games where like, to keep all of the world loaded at a time. So if you've got a really distant manufacturing thing that's making, like, iron plates or something, and you're piping it, I wonder if it keeps the whole world loaded in.
I mean, we can see a fair bit of the world. But, yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I'll go find the most distant limestone. I'll just make the grand limestone highway.
Oh, this is glorious.
Don't tell me it's wasteful. It's science.
How on earth do you get down there? Sandy Banks. Oh, I'm still alive.
Oh, are you heading for the copper?
Yeah.
Not the easiest thing to get to. That would be something we should probably pipe over.
Yeah.
Sooner than later.
Do I have any plates? I don't really have any plates. Try. I'll make a miner and start feeding that back up. But yeah, this is really distant. Wow.
So, according to my chat, it does keep the world loaded the whole time.
Oh, that's fantastic. Though, that does raise questions on how...
It gets laggy after a while. It definitely gets laggy after a certain point. By the end of it, I was definitely, like, skipping around a little bit.
That being said, I mean, well, no, it's still early access, so... I imagine they've not seriously worked on optimization yet.
No.
They may have tweaked it a bit here and there, but it's not it's not full on.
It's still better than most games I've played. I tried playing Anthem and was like, this just doesn't run on my computer. Kind of sucks.
Yeah.
And then it bombed on the reviews, and I'm like, all right, well, bullet dodged.
Yeah. Well, it's a shame because loads of my friends were all about Anthem to begin with, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll get it then. And then all of a sudden, the reviews started happening, and I was like, no.
Yeah,
that copper is seriously inconvenient to get to. Yes, we
it is
need to pipe that.
It is bad. I'll go work on that.
Pick up some concrete on the way back.
I keep seeing, like, colored veins in the rock as we go by, and I'm like, hey, is that a resource I can mine? It's not how this game works. But, like, it keeps tricking my brain to see if it can, like, mine, like, a vein in the rock. And I'm like, ah, maybe. No.
There we go. Right.
Oh.
What?
Oh, I didn't realize we were so close to actually hitting tier 1.
Yeah. I've been funneling things in.
I've not exactly been an active participant. I'm like, more concrete.
Well, to be fair, we're going to need a lot of this stuff soon. Let's drop off this wood as well. There we go. Crafting copper ingots manually. Oh, my lord. I am out of energy drinks. This is a tragedy.
Oh. How many of those do you go through? Because you're like the sleepless man, from what I know.
Usually, I don't go through any. Like, this is rare for me to have energy drinks, but I've had a guest over for the past week and went stayed at a hotel and, you know, long talks, lots of cocktails, very, very early in the morning. I think for the first, like, 3 days. Didn't go to bed earlier than 6 a.m. and was up at 8.
I have been...
And that was okay, but with the drink as well. And it's been like that for like a week.
I can't do that. I don't know. I used to be able to do that. When I was in like college, I was like, yeah, 3 hours of sleep, that's great. Like I'm kind of tired, but like I can work that. Nowadays, like more than that, I get a headache, I don't move well, and I'm just like, mold, I don't like it. I'm gonna go back to bed.
No, I still have a triphasic sleep cycle, so I sleep 2, 3, 4 hours a day, but it's those hours kind of accumulated across 3 separate times that I sleep across about 30 hours rather than 24. It sounds really complicated, and it kind of is, but it works. It's good. I have so much more time in the day to do things. We are not getting enough iron. This pleases me. I am going to briefly... Oh, actually...
Why don't we just make a portable miner and just slap it down next to it?
Yeah, I think we still have a portable miner, but I just haven't... Yeah, our mines went to exactly the same place. Yeah, there was a portable miner over around the other side of the storage. I've just grabbed that. I'll just manually make iron plates. And then we're done. Not iron plates, I think iron rods, I meant. Oh no. Do you have any idea what you've done, Wanda?
What?
My chat is just all talking about Anthem now. And why some people like it and why some people don't.
I had a couple of people that were...
box.
Okay, opinions on No Man's Sky, go.
Oh no! Why?
Oh Fight God. Fire with older, sadder fire.
Mind you, if that's the logic, then we should go for Spore.
Ooh. Now I got opinions on that one.
I think everyone does. Right, there we go. Hub, done!
Oh, interesting. So when placing down, ooh. Fancy, so we're up to T1.
Congratulations.
Yep.
You have unlocked Hub feature, Molecular Analysis Machine, also known as the MAM. Building, Biomass Burner. Building, Space Elevator. Motivational message. Congratulations, you succeeded in every provided task. On behalf of FICSIT Incorporated, I thank you for your current and future service. Additional knowledge. The hub terminal has been
FICSIT
converted
approved
to give
protocols,
access
that's
to
amazing.
milestones. There to ensure we progress
Right.
along FICSIT approved
I like the
protocols.
propaganda for this game.
I know.
Additionally, the man provides the opportunity to send samples of xenobiology and other materials I deem relevant to R&D in exchange for appropriate rewards. Note: future developments should be aimed at constructing the space elevator and thus initiating project assembly. Good luck.
There we go. I'm starting the research on barrel nuts.
Oh, okay. Right. I was like, barrel nuts. What research is that? What do you use those for?
My first taste ended. I was like, we've got research. Good place to catch it off, yeah. Check out the streams later for more. So this is going to be new stuff for anyone who's seen my first taste. Right. I think at this point, we need to start making use of this frankly amazing bridge that you've built. Truly, this is a wonder.
I'm also going to start research for the chainsaw. We should probably grab... do we want to do chainsaw or do we want to do splitters? What do you want more?
Oh, to be honest, chainsaw, I think.
Okay.
Wanda, are there actually holes in this bridge?
I'm working on it. I run out of concrete.
No. That's fine, that's fine. I was wondering if there was some sort of graphical glitch. I was like,
no, that is a good point.
Is this kind of like the Walk of Faith test in Indiana Jones? Like,
Have you been running into that with Astroneer? Because I saw you were playing with that multiplayer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Lady Sheila fell through the planet at one point.
We actually had to axe our series because everybody but me was seeing like phantom rocks and like mining themselves out of the world repeatedly. And we're quite upset about it for obvious reasons.
Well, so, yeah. Man, that sucks.
It was one of those games where it's like, this is really fun. It's not working well. Come back in whenever they fix it.
Yeah. Yeah, Lady Sheila had a couple of weird problems with it in that she had phantom rocks, as you say, and what was it, like phantom resin and things like that. Or rather, I could see the resin, she could not. But yeah, there was one point where just part of the world failed to load, part of the geometry of the world, and she was driving a tractor, and she drove straight into it.
Well,
and then fell through the world, and then the world loaded while she was falling through the world. And so the rear end of the tractor trailer was suddenly in rock, and it stopped her downward plummet, and she was just kind of swinging there attached to the tractor. It was actually really comical, but it was like, this will be interesting to fix.
At least she was in a tractor. That helps.
Yeah.
So one thing I noticed, by the way, about miners and mining nodes is they actually have pure and impure. I didn't know about this, but pure goes like 3 times faster.
Yep.
So
I noticed the limestone was all pure. Yeah.
Yeah. So our limestone is producing 120 limestone per minute, as opposed to like the production, which I think can only handle 45. So actually got to get those splitters if I want to really max out the stone production, which does mean I don't have to go anywhere for more limestone.
Okay, so over here, I'm thinking we want burners. Shall I place a burner over here, or should we move the hub, or should we leave it there? I don't know. It's kind of, I mean, we could move it. It would be more efficient, but at the same time, it's pretty. Actually, it's not pretty. It's really ugly, but it has sentimental value. I think we should leave it there. But do we want to have all the generators close together, so by the hub building, or should we build those on the bridge?
I'd build them on the bridge. So, like I was kind of saying, what you kind of want to do is have like almost 4 distinct areas. Ish. I don't know. I mean, it's up to you, but I just make a tower of power. You always have to manually feed the biogenerators. So. And once we hit coal, we're actually going to want the the coal burners over by wherever the coal is. So I'd say just pick a spot and just commit to it.
Okay. Well, given that then, I'm going to pop the biofuel generators all on the same...
Here, I'll make like a
pile
node out here if you want to allocate
sure.
this.
We'll put the biofuel generators on the bottom since we're going to be manually loading those.
Yeah.
Makes sense for them to be the most easily accessed. And I'll just start stacking them out.
Yeah, we're going to need... Oh, geez. I'd say 4 or 5. I used 6 and that was overkill. Because after a certain point, we just get to coal, and then we're done. Like, we once you hit coal, you pretty much don't need biofuel ever again.
Okay, I'll make 4. Can we actually pull down the ones on the hub, or are they static, do you know?
They're static. They don't... are they?
Oh, I guess there's one way of sciencing it.
Science.
Okay.
No, they're biomass burners.
So they can
You might be able to dismantle them. I'm just...
Okay. Well, I'll give it a shot.
It's an interesting thing.
That power line is gone. That doesn't
It looks...
appear to work.
No, you just took the wire off of it, I guess.
No, I did that one manually, but let me turn it off onto standby. Off for a moment. Let's try it again. No, it's not letting me take it down. Can you take it down?
Let's see. Nope.
Oh well.
It just goes beepity boop.
I mean, we blew the fuse, unfortunately, because
Well, yeah.
suddenly one biomass generator was trying to run it all.
Too much drain.
Yup. I actually liked it as a mechanic. I'll be honest.
Yeah, it's neat.
Cool.
My audience was yelling at me because I kept forgetting to flip the switch. Because I was doing like almost everything by hand, so I just walk off and be like, it's fine.